So today's Leetcode problem is very easy, like you can solve within a 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so I'm not making a full video on that. Maybe one reel will be enough for that particular part. Okay, so the problem stated we are given a some rectangles. Okay, we need to find the maximum area for the maximum diagonal. Okay, so what basically that means, for each rectangle you need to find the diagonal, and if that diagonal is the maximum among all the rectangles that are present, so calculate that area and return them. Simple. So if you see 9 comma 3, 9 comma 3 has a diagonal length of 9 point something, and 8 comma 8 comma 6 has a diagonal length of 10. So 10 one is the better. Okay, so you need to compute the area for this particular part and return the answer. Fine. Okay. The only difference is, like, if you have multiple rectangles with same diagonal, keep in mind you should always take the maximum area instead of just updating the area. Fine. And this is what the one thing that you need to remember. So let me show you the code for this also, and maybe we can wrap up fast. As you can see, I'm just taking one answer and maximal diagonal. I'm just iterating over the dimensions. I'll just take the length and breadth in the form of a and b. Okay, so what we actually want, we want the diagonal. So diagonal, how we can compute is square root of a square plus b square. But if you go with the square root, there might some precision issue might occur. Okay, so instead of going that way, we'll just take the square of the elements. Now won't make the square root. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll take a square plus b square, and if a square plus b square is greater than any other rectangles among all the rectangles, we'll just update the diagonal and this the latest square value. Otherwise we'll just update the maximum area only, because since the diagonals are equal, so I just want the maximum area among all the equal diagonals. Okay, so this is the basic approach for this particular problem. So once you run this, you'll get the expected output and you can submit the question. Okay, so I hope so, like, you like this video. Do share, do subscribe this video.